Hello Wowers, Blood Royal here again. This video is on Strand of the Ancients, offense and defensive strats. So first I'm looking through the enemy team here and seeing they have a lot of Death Knights. This is really just to pick which aura I should be using. So I went with Shadow, because like fire is really only good against mages and shamans and stuff, and just Shadow, but mostly I'm using Crusader to get around quickly. So I hop to the furthest demo here because I know that I can get there quickly and start pushing. So what you do is you wait until you're about to get in range and then you fire and then turn. There's like this little pivot technique where you turn towards it, fire, turn, fire, and then the demo's destroyed. And so then I just try to do some damage to keep them in combat as long as possible. So now I'm looking at the map real quick, and I see that our team didn't pick up the other demo over there, which it happens, you know, whatever. So I start heading towards it, and what I should have done is headed towards the door, because there's one of our demos up there, and yeah, finally a noob sees that we should have that demo moving. So this guy's already been working on the door though, so I should have been up here right when it collapsed, so that I could run through. And as you see, I've switched to Crusader so that I can move quickly. So the best strat for flags here is to not get the first one, because you're going to assume your team's moving in and they're going to get it. So you run straight for the second one. However, they're swapping sides, and so they come here to like harass me and slow me down. I try to do it anyway because I've seen priests be stupid and not, you know, stop my cap, but this priest looks like he's, you know, being annoying. So I come back here to cap it. And that's when, yep, here's the other ally coming in to cap it, so I don't need to cap it. What I need to do is slow them. So Repentance the Mage, Hodge the Priest, cap the flag, and then just start running. A lot of people, they love to PvP, and that's their only fucking thought, which is fine, except for in Strand of the Ancients, it's all about strategy, and you're going to get so much more honor for winning than you are for just picking up random kills here and there, because this battleground isn't good for farming kills. It just isn't. And if you focus on that entirely, you're really crippling your team. So I get the second flag here and immediately move over. Now looking on the map, if I had seen anybody going for the other demo, the one to the right, I would have gone for that, or I would have gone for this one. And since I don't see really anybody coming at all, I go for this one because it's closer. The idea is you'd get the further demo if you knew somebody else was coming for the closer one. Like, you want to make it so you're the one doing the extra running, assuming that somebody else is going to grab it, which it didn't look like that in this case. So again, doing the little attack and pivot technique. This is good for avoiding cannons while you're coming up. So just bringing this down as low as I can, hopefully trying to get, you know, at least one melee attack in. And again, they're going to kill it, and I'm going to drop out and just try to slow them down. That's all you try to do is just run up and, you know, attack people, hit the Divine Storm right there, keep them all in combat. So now I'm respawning next to the demo that, like I said, nobody picked up. So I should also still have the Sephorium charge. See, oh yeah, I'm going for the beach one here, and then realize that's not really worth it. Sometimes you want to go for the beach one. Yeah, and there's the charge. I still have it. So like, you want to go for the beach one if it doesn't look like your team is pushing close at all. And also right there, I just looked for the highest damage horde, which is the hunter, and then I just did /tar for the hunter, and I'm taking down, you know, ticking him with the explosion and letting that druid finish the kill. If the druid hadn't come, then I would have hopped out and just finished him off real quick. Ignoring the mage because it's just one player and he wasn't at the top of the charts. Well, he might have been. I didn't really notice. I was just looking for the very top. So here we got a mage and a hunter following me. And my thought here is, you know, guide him, push him away from the gate, and then I hop out and run back. And cast Freedom so they don't, you know, stop me at all, and just dispelling the stuff. And what I should have done after this is I still have 2 dots ticking on me, so I should have been dispelling them. It's not that important, and I didn't want to accidentally combat bug myself, but I didn't need to take that unnecessary damage. Doesn't really matter though. So now I'm running for a beach demo because there's none on this side. And yeah, I point out that somebody said in chat that people are doing 3v1 and not guarding demos, which always happens. And yeah, we've got demos moving towards the final door here. So going to this demo isn't necessary, and I probably should have grouped with my people at the end there, but we're gonna get it anyway. So this demo is like, you know, almost sort of a desperate thing, showing that I got very little honor compared to like those two at the top there. They got considerably more honor because they were farming kills. But the thing is, it's only like 200, 300 extra honor, whereas if you farm kills in like WoTLK Valley or something that actually is good for farming kills, you'll get thousands. So, you know, dropping 300 honor for a win here, that's totally fine in my book. So now I'm seeing where people are going, and I saw that they mostly went to the left side, which is usually the case, and you just go where there's less people. And make sure that the cannons are manned. So you don't want to go to the first cannon, because again, you'll assume that some other person will take it. You go to the further cannon. But here I see that somebody else has already taken it, and so I check the left to see if anybody's there. There's nobody there. So I get ready to take it, but I don't dismount or anything. And low gear Death Knight shows up here, and I see his GS in the tooltip, and I let him grab it because obviously I'm better geared and I'm going to do more damage on the field. So yeah, here he is. I see his low GS, and then I drop down and let him take it. So this is where you focus on demos, and what you want to do as a melee especially is try to get right inside of it, not behind it, not whatever, but like right inside, because you'll lag a little bit and you'll get out of range of melee attacks. And another good way to stay in range for melee attacks, oh yeah, I get wrecked here. I pop wings instead of bubble, because the other demo's hitting me. I'll explain later the best way to keep up with demos, because right now they're about to break the door, and you want to secure the flag, make sure that they don't cap the graveyard, and that's second priority to killing the demos. And I see that people aren't really taking them down. There's more coming in. Check the map real quick. So I hop over here to the teleporter and just get on the closest cannon I can. Normally I'd go to the other side, but there's no time. I gotta be doing damage now. So try to shoot in front of the demos by like one full sphere space, and I missed him a couple times there. That's really bad. But yeah, you got to shoot in front of them, otherwise you're going to miss them, like I did there. And see, I take one shot at him. I shouldn't have. I should have gone straight for this demo, and I missed a shot again. See, so they're getting past my range, and I'll just go ahead and hop out and just fall back one more time. This time, I'm going to go to the further cannon, assuming that somebody else is going to pick up the one that's closer. So you got to do other people's thinking for them. And that's why you choose the one less likely to be taken. And here I'm doing a lot better at shooting just in front of it, so I'm actually clipping it. And our team is coming in, so I hop out of the cannon and just go one shot a mage. Should have used freedom right here. I'm still getting used to stuff. Now you check the map and see where they're coming from. There's one coming on the right, but that's not necessarily my biggest concern. It's actually to get back up to the cannon, because I see that nobody else is taking it. So, demo's coming in, you just shoot in front of them. If they're way out there, a lot of times it won't hit regardless, just because of the way Warmane's programmed. So, I just, do damage to the first one, do damage to the second one. That was a really bad shot, and I missed it entirely. And then I hop down. Well, I think about hopping down, but then I take one last shot, and then I jump off to the side to the left there, which was retarded, but I used freedom quickly, so the Death Knight didn't slow me. That demo goes down, so I turn on the mage, and then move right back to this demo, and just tick it down, making sure that I don't fall too far behind, because if you do, you won't be able to hit melee stuff, only ranged. And so, just kind of harass people as you're running by. But I see there's one demo coming purple. So I get out of combat you know, let my teammates take care of the cleanup there, because you know most people are mindless PvPers. And I move towards this guy, and I see he's backing up, which doesn't happen very often. And so I'm like, all right, if you're gonna back up, I see 2 more demos coming on the other side. I'm just gonna, you know, head over there instead. So these demos, I believe, is a good time to explain that demos move like at 100% speed, I'm pretty sure, and I've got 115. Yeah, that Love Me Wonder guy complaining as usual. And I get away from that demo because there's a hunter that's attacking me. This hunter isn't attacking me. But what you try to do is you try to get to the side of the demo where they're going to have to turn inwards if you're slightly behind. Like, see, I'm behind now, so I'm trying to stick to the right side because I know he has to turn right a little bit. And then I'll try to stick to the left side because I know he has to stick to the left a little bit. It doesn't really make up much ground. It really doesn't. And I completely failed right there. I should have stayed back with my team, or saw that I was going to get CC'd and just started attacking Horde until I died. Again, right here, all I'm trying to do is just slow him down, get a last-minute HOJ on the priest, just keep him in combat. Check the map again, see another demo's coming up this way. Only throw up my blessing or my seal. Because I thought that I didn't have enough time, and I should have put Might on, because obviously you want to be doing the most damage you can. So again, I'm kind of like getting out of melee range just from lag, so I'm trying to stick to the right side there where I know he has to turn in a little bit, and that keeps me close enough that I'm able to stay on until it's dead. Destroyed. Demos don't die, by the way, and towers don't die, and objects don't die, they're destroyed. So, you know, just hopping over to this one. And yeah, basically the idea is you can farm honor kills in Strand if you're super greedy or just want to kill stuff mindlessly, fine. However, Strand, a lot better honor if you actually win. And so I single-handedly did what you should be doing. And I hope this helps some other people.